How do we say hello in Icelandic?
Just hello.
Oh.
Say hello.
Hey guys, Andy, Anna and Jess here, and we are here for our first edition of Eurovision First versus Last. Now this is where we take a country's first Eurovision entry and we compare it to their most recent, which is their last. And today we're doing Iceland. What better country to start with? So I might ask you for a little bit of, just like a little bit of help with how to say the song name. I'm going to have a go. Okay. I'm going to have a go. Hold on. You know I like to try. Gleðibankinn.
Gleðibankinn, yeah.
Gleðibankinn. So guys, two very different entries there. Iceland were actually quite late to the Eurovision party in the 80s, 1986 being their first year, and they sent the band Icy or ICY, I'm not sure, with the song. I'm going to try this, Anna, you're going to have to help me. Gleðibankinn?
Yeah.
Hey.
Gleðibankinn.
And then we had the most recent entry from Ari, but let's start with Icy first. Jess, what were your thoughts on Icy?
Well, it's definitely one hell of a catchy tune. Sound-wise, looks-wise, visually-wise, it just screams 80s to me.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't want to kind of be offensive, but it screams bad 80s to me. The song itself, I think, is very good, very kind of up-tempo and catchy, and the three members of Icy deliver a very good performance, and they kind of make it fun, I think. Yeah, but for me, in terms of kind of outfits and everything else, I guess you could just say it's typically 80s. Yeah.
Anna, tell us more about Icy, because obviously you're from Iceland. This was your first participation. Is it quite a famous song in Iceland?
Oh yeah, it's like a classic song in Iceland. Everybody knows the lyrics, and the band Icy, it was just made up for this special act. So they're all independent musicians. Like, you know, Eiríkur Hauksson, he was also in 2007 Eurovision.
Oh.
The ginger-haired one. And then we have Pálmi Gunnarsson, he's the other guy. He's also quite popular in Iceland. And Helga Möller, she actually was in Lisbon this year, just watching the Eurovision.
Oh, wow. And what do you think as an Icelander about the song?
Oh, I really love it. It's like, it kind of like... it has a meaning for us. It was the first song. We were there to win it. Well, I wasn't born, but that's what people have been telling me.
But you didn't win.
No, we didn't win. We were in the 16th place, and 16th place is like our place. We're usually in 16th. It's like the place that we always end up in. I don't know why, but yeah.
I have to say, with this song, when it started, it does sound really 80s, but you're going to expect that, aren't you, from 1986?
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's going to be like some, I don't know, the older viewers amongst you might remember kind of high energy music, and it kind of sounded like a bit, it reminded me of what was that Bonnie Tyler song? The one that was in Shrek.
I Need a Hero.
A Hero. It kind of reminded me of that, but then it goes, I don't know why, but then it goes into like this like really fun pop chorus. And they're all good singers. There was a duff note though, I heard. I think when one of them tried to do a high note. And the outfits, I'm not sure. They look kind of like metallic penguins to me, but maybe in 1986 that was all the rage. But who won in 86? It was Sandra Kim, wasn't it?
Sandra Kim.
With Gemma Levy. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to recall all the other songs from 1986, and a lot of them I can't remember. But I think it was a good entry. And later on in the 80s, early 90s, Iceland kind of found their way a bit more with Eurovision. So I'm not surprised it didn't win. But a good first song, I think, for Iceland. So ladies,
yeah, I agree.
If we're to talk about the last Eurovision participation this year, poor old Ari. I was so sad for him because he was such an amazing guy. Obviously, we spoke to him in Lisbon. A lot of fun, really enjoying the experience. Anna, what was the feeling kind of after he didn't qualify this year? Were people surprised in Iceland? Was it a big shock?
Yes and no. Like, we're always hoping that we would go forward, but we're kind of used to it not going forward or like qualify. So we're kind of just happy with the result. Like, he actually did really good on the stage, and he sang amazingly. So he was a really good candidate for Iceland.
Yeah, I mean, Jess, obviously you saw it live in Lisbon.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on the song and the performance?
So the song, and I've kind of said this from day one, I felt was maybe a bit cheesy and maybe slightly kind of outdated. Still a good song, but just a little bit too on the cheesy side. But Ari himself performs the song very, very well. And that's something that, you can't deny. And, him and his backing vocalists in Lisbon, I think, gave a very good, strong performance of the song. But I guess, it just wasn't what Europe was looking for.
Yeah, Anna, was the performance kind of what you expected, or would you have had it done differently?
No, I was always hoping that he would be just all alone on the stage, like just solo on the stage, and then there will be the backing vocals would be behind or maybe on the stage, but very far back on the stage. So he would kind of be the center of attention. But yeah, otherwise, I thought it was quite nice. Well, good.
Yeah, I think for me, and I kind of said this when we spoke about it even before Eurovision, everything was just a bit dated for me. I think this song would have done amazingly, 15 years ago. I think the song Ari, you can't fault Ari as a performer because he nailed the vocals. I can only hit that high note when I've had alcohol. But his performance was great. His whole attitude to the competition was fantastic. Performance-wise, I think it was a bit boring, maybe. And I actually agree with you, Anna. To have him alone on the stage, I think maybe would have been more effective. And I also didn't like the outfit that he was wearing. Is that really controversial?
Yeah, I wasn't keen on it either.
It was kind of maybe too much, I don't know, too, not really him, I don't know. I was expecting maybe more like the suit that he was wearing back in Iceland or something, but yeah, I wasn't really feeling the suits, no.
It was all too red, and I don't think red's his colour. It should have been in blue for Iceland.
Yeah.
But guys, if you had to choose out of 1986, so the first, or 2018, the last, which one would you pick out of the two?
Should I go first?
You're going first.
Okay,
Jess.
so I pick 86. I mostly use that one, like it's a song that everybody knows from the heart, so yeah.
So Anna, you're going first. Jess?
For me, it's got to be Ari, 2018.
Or you going? Oh, I've got to decide and vote.
No pressure.
I have to say, as much as I love Ari, the song was dated for me, so I'm actually going to have to go first. I'm going with Icy from 1986. I just think it's a fun pop song. It was more for its time, you know, and I think it was a good start for Iceland. Although they didn't get a great position, I think it was a song for them to be proud of. So it looks like we're going first. Sorry, Jess.
Yeah.
But Ari, we love you. Team Eurovoxx love you. And I'm sure he appreciates 1986 as well. Although he would have been like -20 or something. But guys, we would love to know what you think between these two songs. If you haven't heard Iceland's first song from 86, make sure you watch the full video. You'll find it on YouTube. But let us know whether you prefer 1986, the first, or whether you prefer 2018, Ari and the last. Let us know in the comments down there. Don't forget to subscribe to us on social media. Follow us there and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And otherwise, we'll be back with another edition soon. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.